I'm Jermaine. How are you tonight? Tonight's a special edition of Hi, I'm Jermaine. So, after all the rustle and bustle and being an essential employee and all that stuff, well, today, we were, what's today, June 23rd, and our house has become a COVID quarantine zone. My daughter, my 7-year-old, she tested positive for COVID. I'm pretty sure we only tested her because, it's just the 5 of us. So if she has it, even if we don't have it, we still all have to quarantine. So I believe we do. Here's what happened. On Tuesday, my daughter was really, my one daughter, my 8-year-old, she had a sore throat. She woke up with a sore throat. So I told her, just gargle some salt water. And I said, you know what, since you're about to brush your teeth, just do the mouthwash, gargles. And so before she got to do that, she said she felt better. So that's fine. But then my 7-year-old, Kaylee, she was crying. I'm like, and if you know her, you know she cries a lot, all the time. So she's crying, so I'm like, what's wrong? So she says her stomach hurt, her head hurt, everything. So I told her to eat something. Maybe, you feel better if you eat. You just been all night. You got to break that fast. And so she ate some pancakes, and she still wasn't feeling well. And she was really lethargic, laying on the couch, stuff like that, like stuff she don't do. Didn't even argue in the morning. Now, they always argue when it's time to brush their teeth and everything. They're arguing all day. So I know something's wrong. So I take the other children to daycare, and I take her to the emergency. So she didn't have a temperature, but they checked her, everything. So they said, okay, fine. They said they gave her some pills for nausea. They said to give her some Tylenol and Motrin, like alternate every 3 hours. I thought they gave him a prescription for that, but they didn't. So anyway, so later on, because I had to call off from work. So today I was only supposed to be off Monday this week. And then because the daycare was closed because of Juneteenth. So Monday was the only day off. I was supposed to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I never work weekends. So, because that's my time with my children. So I call off work, take her to the emergency. We get home, I take her, she was fine. I take her to daycare. We get home later on. So then her prescription still never came through yet. Rite Aid on Belmont. Slow asses. So then finally, her temperature ended up spiking 103. So I checked 103. So I had some ibuprofen. I didn't have anything else, but I had some children's ibuprofen I gave to her. So it brought it down to 101, which is still too high. So I take her back to emergency the same day. And they're like, well, with the virus. Now, they didn't say corona or anything. They just said a virus. Figured she had a stomach virus. It's going to da-da-da. I said, okay, that's fine. She said, but we can still see if you want. I'm like, to me, that doesn't make sense. Why see her again if you're going to just do the same exact thing? So we leave, come home, boom. She's feeling better. Still kind of lethargic. So now Wednesday comes along. She's still not feeling well, but she's doing better with the ibuprofen taking it. Well, then my son, he's 10, Javon, he was so out of it yesterday. Like, he was so sick. Like, he was and y'all know how hot it was yesterday. How hot. It was like 93 or something. I could check it. It was hot. And he was laying on the porch in the sunlight to keep warm. So he had chills really bad. So I just went over and I bought some Tylenol and stuff. So he came home, gave them both a dose. Everything was fine. So this morning we get up and everything's fine. Everything's going. Well, I get up. They'd still sleep because there's no school or anything. I didn't have to be at work till 10:30. So I usually wake them up about 8:15. So, and then I take them to daycare, go to work. So, um, their godmother, she texted me this morning and says, "Hey, I tested positive for COVID. Checked it in." And we were just over there Saturday. So I'm like, oh shoot, being how sick they were. So I called the doctor's office. And ever since Akron's children took over their doctor's office, it's horrible. Like before, I used to call, I could get a same-day visit like that. Now you can't even hardly get them. You get nobody. You gotta be on hold, wait till they connect to this person, that person. It's not even that office. It's a main switchboard. It's so horrible. But their nurse practitioner stayed after the doctor sold it to Akron's children. So I liked her. She's very good. So I stayed there. But it really aggravated that I can't get them. Like before, like I said, I used to get them in the same day, every time. Now, it's rare. Even today, they was like, well. I'm like, listen, I need to know now because I have to be at work. So she goes, what time you got to be at work? 10:30. Okay. Oh, well, I could get you in at 9:50. Really? I got to be at work at 10:30. You got to get me into the doctor at 9 for a test. Anyway, so we get to there like, well, we'll just test who's the sickest, and which would have been Katie. So they tested her. She came up positive. But she's been fine today. JMAINP was fine. Everybody's fine today. Even everybody. So today, probably about 6:30 or 7, I started feeling effects. Temperature going up and down, heat, hot, cold, goosebumps. Then I took my temperature. It was 101, then it flecked down 100, 100. I took some ibuprofen. I've been feeling better. But then I realized I haven't eaten all day. Not one little morsel at all. So I think I'm going to do that when I'm done with this. I have been drinking now. I have been drinking because, thirsty. So that is the what's going on today. I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I am not vaccinated. I'm not going to get vaccinated. I have no desire to get vaccinated. For aspirin, they took 5 to 10 years to get approved by the FDA. But this vaccine they came up with in less than 8 months, I just don't trust it. I'm not on no Bill Gates microchip stuff and all that. I don't care. That's not what I'm on. It's just that's too fast. There's no possible way to do long-time studies in 8 months. I don't care who, what, when, where, why, or how. And with it being a virus, as y'all see how many variants we have, it's going to mutate. That's why I don't get flu shots neither. I don't understand how y'all fall for that scam. Oh, come get a flu shot. Why? First of all, if I had a flu shot last year, why I got to get one this year? Oh, well, new strain. Well, how would you know what strain is coming out? That doesn't make sense, does it? Unless you're either putting it out or you're scamming us. So I don't do flu shots. Now I have my other vaccines, growing up, all that measles, mumps, all that stuff. But those have been long-term tested, long-term effects, you got the crazy people who talk about autism. Those are just retarded people who just want to believe anything to move their stupid agenda along. That's all that is. Conspiracy theorists and stuff like that. First of all, it cracks me up about those people because even if it's true, what are you going to do? Even if it's true, what are you going to do? They always think somebody's out to get them. But it's wait a second. If they wanted to put microchips and stuff in you, they wouldn't wait to do it in a vaccine. They do it anytime. When you're getting a flu shot, when they'll say, oh, I got to give you a tetanus shot, anything. They could say, I got to draw blood. And they could IV. They could do a whole plethora of things to infect you. Same with guns, people. Oh, I need my guns to protect me against the tyranny government. Well, the government wanted you. They're not going to come knocking on your door. They're going to drop a bomb or something on your house. They got drones. They got all kinds of things. I think I mentioned before about Waco, Astos in Waco, Texas, how all the guns they had, how that helped them out. It doesn't. So, I'm feeling a bit better. I am feeling better. I do still have a little bit of a headache. I didn't take my temperature again. But I'm not feeling the chills. I had goosebumps and everything. It was crazy. I had 101 temperature, with goosebumps. So, I just thought I'd give y'all an update of what's going on. I did plan on having a regular, hi, I'm Jermaine session. But I think I was going to wait till this weekend. Because it's really something that, well, I actually almost did it yesterday when I got this stupid letter. And I'll explain that to y'all later. So, right now I just have regular symptoms, flu symptoms, whatever, which I guess because I think in my whole life, like literally, I can't remember like little baby, but as far as my recollection, I've had the flu like once or twice in my entire life. And that's the same thing. Even with, like, that's what cracks me up. Like, you get the flu virus, the virus. You get the flu vaccine, and then you still get the flu. So what did I get the flu for? What did I get the vaccine for? For you to charge my insurance, and you get paid. That don't make sense to me. If I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna get through it. It doesn't ease. Oh yeah, it makes it easier. No, it doesn't. It might for some, it might not for others. Like there's an exception to every single rule, So, dang, my shirt is really church. This is my church shirt because it's holy. Yeah, I just do this on because I had my work shirt on, but I had to call off of work, so I just do this on. I was trying to help the guy yesterday to finish my bathroom. I'm getting my bathroom redone, and now with this quarantine, it's messing everything up. So I asked my aunts if we could come stay with her because she's tested positive, and so but she avoids to answer the question. Like she tells me all this other stuff, but she won't say, "Oh yeah, you can come in." I don't know if she thinks I'm joking or not. I don't know. It's very delicate, situation where she's in right now, and I understand that. And I wasn't trying to, get with her or blah, blah, blah. I just felt it'd be easier. She's already positive. We are, so we could go to stay there while Rick could come and do my bathroom. You see what I'm saying? So, we'll see what happens. I'm going to ask her again in the morning. She took some medicine. She said she's going to bed. She don't have to work because she has to wait till her test come back. Because they did a rapid. And then they sent away for a clinical test. So she got to wait for that to come back. So we'll see how that transpires and what happens. When I'm feeling I'm kind of hungry, but I don't have an appetite. Now that's normal kind of for me because about 6 years ago I lost my smell and my taste. So it's not a COVID thing, It's just whatever else is wrong with me. Probably part of my sarcoidosis, as everything else is. So, oh yeah, look at my hand. Look at that. Look how that's clearing up. Look at that. Y'all see those clearing up? Those are part of my sarcoidosis. You can't see my face too much because the lighting is horrible. But yeah, this used to hurt so much if I touched this, just even graze it. Now I can hit it, and it's a little tender, but it doesn't hurt. So hopefully, because it can go away. It can go in remission. It can go away on its own. I'm hoping it is, because I miss me. So like I gotta take my eye drops, my prednisone, this whatever this is. There's another eye drop, but it's under there. I'll just get it later. And then I take this. I don't know what else I need. It's under the paperwork. But then I take the ointment I put on for my face and stuff to keep it from peeling and stuff. And then I have the nodes in my lungs, which of course take up space in my lungs, so my lung capacity is there. And there's so much other stuff, but I'm still here. I'm kicking it every day, going through it. So I'm not going to dwell on it, because, hey, while I'm being miserable thinking about my life might be over, I could be living my life. You know what I mean? So, now, my daughter, I meant to tell you this part. She started really scared and crying when she found out she tested positive. Like, I don't know if she thinks people are gonna die from COVID or whatever. Like, she was really crying and scared. And I'm like, look, you're already well. This already, so. Few people, send me messages like, I love how some people are like, hey, oh my gosh, you need anything? You need any food, anything? I'm like, no, because when we left the doctors, we wore our masks, nose and mouth, and went up to Giant Eagle and did some shopping. I bought about $100 worth of stuff just to last for the 5 days quarantine. Hoping that the 5 days were fine. Because if there's any symptoms from any of us on Sunday, because it was Tuesday was when her symptoms started, so you get 5 days from then. So then we got to go another 5 days. I, for one, can't afford that, because I can't work. And there are a few people who owe me money, but they're not coming through with the money. And it's strange how people have no problem getting into debt, but oh my gosh, it's like pulling teeth to get you to pay you back. Some people I've known for years, and I tried to help them out, and they screwed me over, like big time, big time. And that set me back. Now, with the guy doing my bathroom, okay, well, I do got to pay him. I need money for that. I have some money saved, but we went over my budget for materials and stuff. So that's fine, though, because in the end, it's worth it. We might as well get it done right the first time instead of having to go back and get it redone at a later time. So, just anyone, want to help us out, look us out, my Cash App is $JMAINP. So that's John, Michael, Alex, Isaac, Nancy, Paul. So, then, sorry, my head is hurting a little bit now since I'm doing this. I think the lights, because I've been sitting in the dark watching TV. Oh yeah, I started watching Smallville. And I hate, the one thing about me is once I get on a series, I'll watch it, even if it's crappy. And this is the dumbest show. I don't even understand how it even stayed on for however many seasons. It is the stupidest iteration of Superman I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, it's a TV show, and I understand that. But sometimes you got to use some logic. I know you're like, lose logic on a superhero, a man from space raised by him. Yeah, but some situation you're like, really, why would you should be smarter than that. Anyway, it's a very stupid show, but I'm still watching it. I'm gonna watch every episode to the end. That's just how I do. Even when I'm watching the show, even if I don't like it, after a while, like if I like it for the first couple episodes, then I'll keep going. Now some shows I can't get through the first episodes, like Supernatural. I can't get through that. I can't do it. I don't know why. Um, so my list of shows I've been trying to watch Obi-Wan. That's getting kind of, as a Star Wars fan, like if you see my Darth Vader and stuff, I got like a 4-foot Darth Vader and he talks. I got my Baby Yoda. Like Spider-Man is my number one. And then we got Star Wars and we got Dragon Ball Z. So those are ones, and that's what my son gave me two things, Dragon Ball Z things for Father's Day. I didn't show y'all last time. I'm gonna show y'all what he got me. This was my 18-year-old. He'll be 19 next month. Look at those. Check it out. Krillin is my favorite character. And people, oh, but he is human. He is fighting aliens and demons and creatures from beyond. And he holding his own. Of course, Goku, Super Saiyan. So, I love Krillin because he shows that no matter what, through adversity, even outmatched, even having no chance, he will still put up a fight. And he will go to the end. Yeah, he dies a lot, but that's what you expect when you're fighting aliens, super powerful aliens, and he's just a human. So, of course, my favorite Star Wars character would be Darth Vader. And Spider-Man is the ultimate. I don't care what's going on. Like this comedian, I'll forget his name because he's very forgettable. He had a bit about, oh, Spider-Man is a user. What's your power? Webs? Oh, what if he's in Wyoming? Watch him swinging around on one pole for the whole day. Like he can't walk and run or stuff. Plus, the guy is an idiot because he doesn't realize that Spider-Man also has like vehicles and all kinds of other stuff. So, I wish I knew his name because I'd put him on blast. He is such an idiot talking about Spider-Man like that. Look at every Spider-Man movie. Everyone come out, break records. And this idiot talking stupid. But that's how you are sometimes. Ignorance is dumb. And yes, Spider-Man is a good. Okay, here's why. First reason Spider-Man is my favorite. For the one reason. Of course, besides, he's just awesome. He's like the everyman. You can see yourself. Like, he has problems. He got rent problems, girlfriend problems, job, school, like a regular person. You know what I mean? He's not no self-made billionaire who got to buy his... No. He is a nerdy geek with problems. Now, when my brothers and stuff, they used to live with my grandmother. And when we all finally came and moved back together, we got in an apartment and we got our first big color TV. And when we turned it on, the first thing that was on was Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Welcome his people. I'm sorry, my voice. I wish I could do this song because it's kind of strange. But that's also a part of my sarcoidosis. So I got to go to Cleveland Clinic so they could check me because my ear, nose, throat, he couldn't check me. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you an update again. Of course, I'm going to go on a tangent and tell you stuff. But I do have a good one coming up. I might do it tomorrow because it's still fresh. When these people wrote me back, it pissed me off even more. So, I might do it tomorrow. I might wait a little bit so I calm down because when I'm riled, I'll just go and go and go and go and go. And so I want to thank you, as always, for spending this time with me, taking time out of your day, out of your life, out of your busy schedule, even if it's a lax schedule, you chose to spend that time with me. And I greatly appreciate it more than you even know. Look, can you see what it says? So, I hope you all stay safe. COVID is still out there. Please be careful. People who don't want to wear a mask and stuff, you're an asshole. There's nothing else to put it. And excuse my language, but that's it. There's no, oh, I'm an anti-masker. No, you're an asshole. Plain and simple. Stay your ass home, order DoorDash and stuff. Don't come out. Don't go in the store if they want you to wear a mask. Then don't go if you can't wear a mask. Because it's crazy. You got to wear a shirt, shoes. No shirt, no shoes, no service. You're fine with that. But, hey, put a mask on your face, cover your ugly face and your grill with your one tooth hanging out and whatever the fuck you got going on. Now, oh, my rights! I have my rights! Guess what? There's people shooting people or attacking workers because their job that they paid, that pays them, told them you have to wear a mask. How fucking idiotic are you? And yes, it's you Republicans. Y'all are the fucking bane of society, and you are shit. I hate you all with a very, very, very intense and deep loathing. Because you're idiots. And you will rather end the world than to go along with society and be a human being, be a part of society. Oh, I want to say real quick, have any of you been watching the hearings? Yeah, how stupid you feel now. There are people I know who I've worked with who I thought were pretty intelligent, but now the racist part came out. And that's what it is. So they'll jump behind the orange one just because they racist and he made them think it was okay to be racist. And they hit it for how long. As soon as they go, oh, yeah, oh, the election was stolen. Now, everything that says, now how y'all feel, I bet y'all still, y'all look at that stupid Fox bull crap. I tried watching Fox sometime, and it is hard. I don't even know how anyone could watch that with any sort of, if you have an IQ with double digits, you should not be able to tolerate Fox News, plain and simple. But I digress. That was not the purpose here. But I do hope y'all idiots now see the proof. Because y'all still go, oh no, everybody's lying except for the orange one. Everybody in the world is lying. But the orange one, who cheats on his wife and pays off hookers and grabs them by the pussy and don't even know how to the right way to hold the Bible, he's telling the truth. He's open. He knows. You're an idiot, pure and simple. So, anyway, wear your mask if you need to, if they require it. Get yourself, you feel sick, get tested, get checked, quarantine. And I hope you stay safe. We're feeling better. I hope we stay better. And like I said, I got much love for y'all who share this time with me. So, you know what you gotta do. You gotta take care. You gotta have fun. Because you only get one life. And no need to go around wondering what if. You know what I mean? So I'm out of here. And I'm gonna say check 1, 2. Peace.